YouTube, my Twitch chat. Today's video, we're doing something very simple. We're gonna be doing a tier list for the Wave 1, 2, 3, 4 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. So Wave 5 is coming out July 12th. We will be streaming it July 11th because it releases in the United States July 11th at night, and we'll have video on that. But for now, we're gonna rate the courses that have come out so far. We're gonna give a rating tier list. Spoiler alert, nothing right now. I don't think anything is a D tier. I think it goes S, A, B, C. Let's change the labels for C to be green here. All right, or blue because icy-ish. All right, cool. So here we go. Let's do this quickly. Let's go through Wave 1 first. Paris Promenade. Now, I personally feel like Paris Promenade is a great course. I love it. I think it's great, super fun. I put it in an S. I think it's very well done. The new shock system, especially when you can't get like shocked down, target shock below the glider. I think it's fine. I keep it in an S. This is by far the worst course in the game right now. Out of the boosted courses, this is like bottom 8 for me. I don't like Toad Circuit. Toad Circuit C tier for me. Never really enjoyed it. I never really wanted to pick it. It's a bagging course. It's not a great bagging course. They could be much better than that. Next up is N64 Chocolate Mountain or Choco Mountain. I like this one. It's between A and B. I'm going to give it an A only because I do enjoy the music. I like the boulders. And I never really have a race in there that I feel like I got cheated. The boulder extension is pretty cool overall. Coconut Mall. I like Coconut Mall. But it is an A and B, but I'm going to put solid A. I don't think it's S. I think the update is great with the cars and everything. But sometimes it doesn't feel like a perfect course. There's a few things I feel like the lack of coins, and like the fact that you can really get screwed over pretty bad, but I think they're okay. I like it. A's pretty solid. This one, Tokyo Blur. Alright, I lied. I think Tokyo Blur is a little bit better than Toad Circuit. I put it in C. I don't like Tokyo Blur. Tokyo's pretty bad because I feel like what they're doing with the other city courses, they made Tokyo Blur feel so slow. They could have added more ramps. They could have added more speed ramps, more boost ramps. It would have made it way more fun. It just feels slow to me. I don't like it as much. Oh, Shroom Ridge, S tier. Perfect course. Love the music. I love how it races. I love the cut that they added at the end. The cars are fine. I think it's great. I never have a race in there I don't feel like I have fun. Sky Garden was was one of the last ones. Was up from Game Boy Advance. I actually put this in A. I actually really enjoy this, especially after the the lightning update where you don't get screwed up as bad. Definitely have there in my on my A area. I like this one a lot. Ninja Hideaway is probably my favorite course that's been released thus far. It's pretty hard to get to be as good as Ninja Hideaway. Ninja Hideaway is just a perfect course. It even got higher after the lightning adjustment. But good music, good racing, great pass. It's a phenomenal race. So that's Wave 1. That's all of Wave 1. That is Wave 1. Now we're gonna move on to Wave 2. So Wave 2, starting with Tours New York Minute. I don't like New York Minute's glaze. It like messes with my eyes. I think the racing is fine. It feels a little slippery. But like in ways, it feels a little slow. I think it also suffers from not having variety because there's like 4+ variations of this in Tour, and they gave us like a decent variation of all mixed together, but it's not as good as I would like. So I'm keeping it as a B. It's not amazing. I think it's kind of mid, but it doesn't really bring that much out of me. It could have been better. Next up is SNES Mario Circuit 3. I love this course. I don't like it as a bagging course, but I would put this probably right next to Coconut Mall, A tier, solid A. I really enjoy it. I think it's really good. We have good moments in it. It can be really hectic. I'd probably put it a high A, now I'm thinking about it. But I think in general, pretty decent course overall. Next up is X64 Calamari Desert. I initially loved this course because it reminds me of the Southwest, and I'm biased. I wouldn't put it in an A. I would lie to myself, put it in an A. I'd probably put it above New York Minute in a B tier. I feel like It's a bagging course. I love the adjustments they did to it, but it can be pretty frustrating to race on sometimes. So I'm just like, whatever. Now, coming up to DS Waluigi Pinball. Probably the most overrated track in the game. Initially, when it came out, I did not like the cannon and just like in general when they made the updates with the lightning and everything else. It was like before that, it was just tough. So I would put this probably high B, like right around here. Like I wouldn't like it at all. And like I think it's not horrible, but like it just doesn't give me that much joy as much as others. Now next up is Tour Sydney Sprint. I love Tour Sydney Sprint. I think it's a solid S tier course. I put it right after Paris just because I think it's fun. Good racing, good music. It can be kind of hectic, but in general, it's a cool course. I like it. I think it has great a great feel to it. It doesn't feel like a mobile course. Next up is Snowland. I love Snowland, but I think it's hard for me to put a bagging track in S tier. I would put this above SNES Mario Circuit 3. I bet it's high A. I love the penguins. I love the music. The layout's kind of fun. The shortcuts are really cool. Definitely high A for me. I definitely would want to put that there. Next up is Wii Mushroom Gorge. Initially, I did not like Wii Mushroom Gorge before they adjusted the lightning, and before I learned how to race it. Now, I feel like this course can be... Some people could see this as a mid-tier course, or a low-tier course. Personally, for me, I've grown to love it. I think it's an S tier, baby. But Mushroom Gorge has got to go there, bro. I put it low S, but I'd say it's S tier. It's fun. It really is a skill-based course. I feel like if you don't race in it, and if you don't race well in it, it's probably because you just are bad. To be honest, I was bad at the course, but then I got better. If you get shocked at the end, sure, that's unlucky, but I feel like there's so much you can do to like mitigate, do your best. If you can't do the gap jump, like, learn it. Like, once you learn the gap jump, once you learn how to super bounce, it becomes such a fun course. I would put high S. I'd say the low end of S, it's still S, but the low end, just because of the shocks, are kind of unforgiving. But also it's a little short, but I like it a lot. Next up is on the last one in Wave 2 is Sky High Sunday. This was a brand new course. This came from Tour. A lot of people had mixed feelings about this one. Dude, I like this one, man. I know some people are gonna like this. I actually like this above Waluigi Pinball. I'm putting it in A, man. I'm gonna Rabbi Sky Garden. I like this one, dude. It's got ice cream. It's pretty simple. It's got, sure, there's a glider part. The ending is horrible, but I don't know. I like the track. I like the simplicity of it, and it's fun, man. I like it over Pinball. No, dude, it's good track. It's fun. It's fun. No, it's good. It's good. I think it's great. Okay, so that's all Wave 2. Next up is Wave 3. Wave 3, we have first up is DS Peach Gardens. I love DS Peach Gardens. The way they changed it, the way it races. I'm gonna say it's a solid. Right after Mushroom Gorge, solid S. I think overall, the changes they made, the music, the cuts, the ending, I think it's great. I love this, like, the way it lays out. I love how it is, but that's all I'm gonna do there. All right, next up is Merry Mountain. All right, I lied about this being the only one being C. Merry Mountain is probably arguably worse than Toad Circuit, but not better than Tokyo Blur. So I'm gonna put it worse than Toad Circuit right now. It's like, look, I like the Christmas stuff, but it is unforgiving. Like, the lack of coins, and the box sets are just tough, and the half pipe is useless. Like, if the half pipe was actually useful, I would put it higher, but it's pretty garbage. Definitely, I low-key want to do a D tier just for Merry Mountain, but I'm gonna say bottom of C. It's one of my least favorites. I never really enjoy racing on it. I'm just like, I'm over. You know, like, no thanks. All right, next up is Tour London Loop. London Loop can be mixed. I think I like London Loop a little bit better than Waluigi Pinball. I wouldn't put it in A. I do like picking this course, but I feel like it can be very unforgiving at times. It does feel like a slow burn. Feels very long. So I say a solid B, like right in the middle around. But overall, like, it could be way better. All right, next up is Game Boy Advance. Boo Lake. I love Boo Lake. I think Boo Lake is probably right over here. Right. I like the simple courses, but right over here. I think Boo Lake is right behind these two. I enjoy it. I like the shortcuts. The music's great. I like how short it is, and I think overall it's just a fun course. It's a pretty good course overall. Okay, next up is 3DS Rock Mountain. Okay, guys, you know what, chat, you're right. There's more than I thought. Rock Mountain is probably worse. Bottom 2. Yeah, definitely bottom 2. Yeah, this is bottom 2 track, man. I dislike this course so bad. It's like this is the course. The reason Lightning was changed was this course, and it just feels atrocious, man. I've never enjoyed racing on this, but less so than Merry Mountain. At least No, actually, I like Christmas more than Rock Mountain, so I'm gonna say it's my least favorite out of all the DLC so far. I at least like the Christmas holiday, and I get happiness from seeing gifts in like the tower. So yeah, like yeah, I just can't do Rock Mountain, dude. All right, next up is Wii Maple Treeway. I think Maple Treeway is a solid A on the low side. I would say above Sky High Sunday. I like it. Not horrible. It's fun. I think it could have been worse. So I'm saying solid A there. It's good. Next up is Tours Berlin Byways. Music is a banger. The thwomps always kill me, and the womps they always get me down. It's tough, but it'd be unforgiving if I don't say this is like a solid A. I would probably put this right around in the middle here, a little bit better than Coconut Mall. So probably over here, right after Boo Lake. Solid course. It's great. I have never qualms with it. It honestly is a skill issue at times if I ever mess up, so I never thought on that. Okay, last one in Wave 3 is 3DS Rainbow Road. So 3DS Rainbow Road is my least favorite Rainbow Road out of all the Rainbow Roads that was added. Even though it's the first sectional course, I feel like it's on par with S-Tour Rainbow Road sometimes. It's like a little bit better, but I personally don't like to see it as much. I feel like it could be better, but I don't think it's a C tier. I think it's a high B. I think it's better than London Loop and Waluigi Pinball. I'd put it right here. It's not horrible, but I would put this over here. So it's on the same. If it had more coins, it'd be higher. The fact that it doesn't have more coins is rough. And then the no, I like Sky High Sunday more than 3DS Rainbow Road. I at least feel like this is a little bit more forgiving than this course. Anyways, all right, that's all Wave 3. Now Wave 4, which just released in released last what was it? Released in March. All right, these last 8 that we tried. First up is, what was this, Amsterdam? This is Amsterdam, right? This is Amsterdam? Yeah, this is Amsterdam. I would put Amsterdam, it's not bad, it's not amazing, but I would put this right around London Loop. I would put it above Waluigi Pinball. It's a solid B. Music is great, track is kind of cool, it's kind of unforgiving, but in general, it's like, it's like 50-50, you know? Next up is Game Boy Advance Riverside Park. I like this a lot. This was fun as hell. This is one of my favorites. I'm gonna put this probably. I like the Batuis. I like the music. I like how short it is. I prefer bagging on this than SNES Mario Circus, so I'm gonna put it right over here. I right an A. I think it's a fun course. Next up is DK Summit. So DK Summit, I feel like it is unfair to me to rate it low because of higher lobbies, because it's good. Like, I feel like as a course, it's good. With equally skilled people, it can be bad. The half-pipes can be rough. But I feel like it'd be a disservice if I said it was B. I think it is a solid A. I'd put it up right after Boo Lake. I like it. It's fun. It's really good. I don't think it's S tier, just because I think the half-pipes need to be a little bit adjusted. If they fix the half-pipes, where you can't like go backwards, I think it would be a solid S tier, but I think A is fine. Like it's not mid. It's definitely not mid. All right, next up is Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island is godlike. I think this is one of the favorite surprise courses. I'd put it right after Ninja Hideaway, only because I feel like Ninja Hideaway is just always a good time, and Yoshi Island is always a good time as well. I feel like the music, the track itself, the secret question mark box that opens up the pathway, I love it. It's definitely a perfect course they added. Top 2 in my opinion so far. I think the bathroom course is going to be on there, but I like Yoshi's Island. Keep in mind, they're S tier as they're all kind of the same for me, but I would put Ninja Hideaway up top just because I like Ninja Hideaway. But as you can see, I like the Shy Guys a lot, so the Shy Guys are up here. So yeah. All right, next up is Tour of Bangkok Rush. I like Bangkok Rush. It's actually very good. I hate the ending because it can be unforgiving. But I still think it's a pretty damn good course. I think overall everything is nice. I'm gonna put it in S tier, right after Peach Gardens. I think up there. I like it. It's good. Good music, good coins, good item box placement. The ending is it can be unforgiving, but you know what? It's fine. You just go. Either way, nice. I like this course. It's a very good tour course. This is a good example of a good tour course because you have like good shortcuts. You have ample amount of time to get back. Like I never feel like this has been a bad time, unless like you get unlucky. All right, next up is DS Mario Circuit. DS Mario Circuit is a bagging track. Some people don't like this. I feel like it's not horrendous, but I do feel like it is around this side of things. I think it's better than Waluigi Pinball. I would put it right after, right between here, right in a B. Not horrible, not great. It's another Mario Circuit that you can bag. I don't think it's better than this Mario Circuit. This Mario Circuit is way better than this one, in my opinion. I like the music, I like the Wiggler, but it's like it feels like another Mario Circuit where it could have been a little bit more, exciting. I feel like there's a couple things they could have done with it, but it's not bad. Okay, B tier is not horrible. It's there. Okay, next up is Waluigi Stadium. I was really bummed that we didn't get Wario Coliseum over Waluigi Stadium. I don't dislike Waluigi Stadium. I like the shortcuts. The half pipes are not horrible. The racing is fun. I think it's a solid A. It's not perfect. I don't think it's perfect. I put it above. I probably put it above DK Summit, just because the half pipes aren't as unforgiving as DK Summit. So I put solid A on here. I don't think it's horrible, but I think it's the better Waluigi course they added over Pinball. So I do think it's better. A is pretty forgiving. I definitely don't think it's S tier. A is pretty solid. All right, last one here. Singapore Speedway. This is actually one of my favorite tour courses. I would put this in the S above Bangkok. I like this a lot. I thought this one was fun. Music is great. Visually, it's very beautiful. And it's nice and fun. It's fast. And I think overall it's like a great course. But yeah, that's my tier list. For wave 1, 2, 3, and 4 of DLC. Thanks YouTube and Twitch chat for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that. All right, bye. See you in wave 5. All right, guys, that's my tier list. I'll screenshot this and then